David is on the run by the one and only Mori. Shout out Mori, my boy. How you doing again? It's nice to see you again. Let's see.
Now, as indicated in the previous video I just uploaded, I wanted to talk about the fact that Celeste Rivas may have had and according to TMZ, a troubled home life, right? The unstable situation of which prompted her to run away multiple times. Like, this is a common occurrence in abusive households. Households that are just fueled with physical altercations, domestic violence, verbal abuse, psychological warfare. A lot of us have been there, right? And if there was a place of refuge, a safe place we could run away to, we would have all taken that chance for sure. And it just so happens to be that this place of refuge, this safe place that Celeste found in her life was with David, unfortunately. Before we get into that though, I do want to show some new pictures of Celeste posted by a user in the r/Celeste Rivas Hernandez Reddit community. And it says, and I think this is with her friend or something, "Long live Celeste, I will miss you forever and the pain I have in my heart is unbearable. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you more, my beautiful sister. You were such a good soul and you're with God now. May you rest easy. I love you so much. Until we meet again. Juice, your BFF." So obviously in these photos, she looks, older, much older than the ones that were circulating around the internet. Now that we know that she was murdered within a 24-hour period to a day after her birthday, she would have likely been, 14 here, likely possibly on her way to turning 15 in a few months. During that time, where was this best friend?
This music, bro, golly. This is that waltz of what is it called? It's like Waltz of the Devil or something.
She know about this relationship, assuming this is really her best friend. She would have likely known. Girls talk all the time. Women talk all the time about the boys, guys, whatever that they're dating. I want to know. If she knew, did she approve, disapprove? Did she try to tell authorities? Did she try to warn Celeste? Did she? Or was she the girl that we saw in those previous text messages about her quote-unquote bleeding or bled with David? Was she the one talking about possibly losing her virginity? There's so many questions, and I'm pretty sure the law enforcement teams in LA, FBI, Lake Elsinore are going to be going through this entire thing. However, according to the article, they say LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division has been tracking Celeste's history, and they are trying to piece together the story of her life according to our source.
See, I don't understand this part, bro. I get it, but I don't understand why this is more important than catching David right fucking now. She's dead. Catch her murderer and then do her life story. Why are we worried about her life story right fucking now?
We're told that Lake Elsinore family contacted Riverside.
It is important. I'm not saying it's not. It's obviously important, but like, catch the dude first and then do that, because you're wasting your resources on figuring out her life story before catching the nigga, bro. Like,
county law enforcement at least twice to report Celeste missing. Our sources say homicide detectives believe there's lots of evidence Celeste comes from and I quote, troubled home, and that they may have triggered her desired to run away. TMZ has spoken to a liquor store owner near where Celeste's school bus picked her up, and he says there was one instance on March 19th, 2024, where Celeste's sister came to his store to review surveillance footage in an attempt to trace Celeste's steps after she ran away. As reported, her middle school teacher told TMZ Celeste had ran away back in January of 2024. The teacher says police found her in the Hollywood Hills a month later and took her home. It's worth noting David lives in the Hollywood Hills. Celeste then went missing for the last time in April of 2024.
Damn. David, bro. You had her with you since 2024, April, over a year?
And the next time she was found in his trunk. And also I'm going to be showing you guys footage of David's former Hollywood's Hill house, of which he was paying allegedly $20,000 a month to live in. However, they go on to say that what's unclear is if the family called cops in Hollywood when Celeste disappeared in spring of 2024 to find out where she had been staying when they found her in February. And here, as we can see, is the house of which David was basically staying in, reportedly. Here's an aerial view footage of this supposed home. As we can see here, Here's a better view here, right here. Now, this is reportedly the home of which she was paying $20K a month to live in, and the home of which he's fled now. He doesn't live here anymore. 1368 Doheny Place, it looks like to be the place of residence. And I suppose this is the home of which Celeste may have been living with him in. It's a big place, you know, lots of rooms, safe and secure in the Hollywood Hills.
No blinds. I don't understand why rich people don't like to buy blinds, bro. I don't give a fuck how nice my house is. Them big ass windows is gonna have some curtains on them, bro. I don't understand that shit.
For over a year, I'm pretty sure she was living very comfortably, lavishly, and for I'm gonna assume, you know, a teenager coming from a community like that, quote unquote, from a troubled home, this was probably like a fucking dream come true to her, you know? Here you can see an investigator standing in, I think the garage or whatever.
Tesla?
However, here's some grim details. They're saying it's apparent police think Celeste may have been killed inside the home David was staying at because they obtained a search warrant allowing them to search for blood evidence inside the residence. We do not know what, if anything, police discovered. The police have not revealed if they have a suspect yet.
The police have not revealed if they have a suspect when the body was found in his car. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean he did that. Obviously, somebody could have planted the body. That's still a possibility. But you guys don't have a suspect when the fucking body was found in his car.
So yeah, in another article they also say that there were security cameras planted outside of David's home, which is, you know, standard protocol, but apparently there were no security cameras inside the Hollywood Hills rental home where singer David was.
I mean, that's not unbelievable. I wouldn't really want security cameras inside my house, but I know the way life is now, especially as a famous person, I know with all the home invasions and niggas just trying to rob your shit while you're not home, it's very important to have cameras inside the house as well. Not in the bedrooms or anything like that. Not in the bathrooms, but just kind of like in the walkways, maybe the living room, etc.
His living had a security system with external cameras that capture everything going in and out. Pretty sure police officers will be, you know, going through that with a fine-tooth comb. They say Malden Trifunovic owns the home David's manager was renting. The place has been searched by cops as part of the Celeste Rivas death investigation, and he says he had a security company install cameras outside the home years before Josh Marshall signed a lease in February 2024 for $20,000 a month. The homeowner says the cameras are positioned at entry points in the backyard and on the street, and he believes people cannot go in or out of the house without being recorded. That's a key element because cops were looking into the possibility that Celeste was killed inside the home. As we first told you, investigators searched the home for traces of blood. The problem, though, is that the homeowner said that he doesn't have access to any of the security footage because he wants to respect people's privacy, and that whenever people move into this property, they get to create their own little account that are attached to the cameras so that they can track their own footage. And I suppose when they move out, they can do with the footage what they will, right? So obviously in this case, if David was actually recording this feed, footage would have been scrubbed frequently. Probably. I don't think that any footage from when David was there with Celeste allegedly would still be available on any memory drive or hard drive. I doubt it, unless he's incredibly dumb. However, given all the information we've seen so far, all the evidence and documents and videos, and how flagrant and careless with his activities, it wouldn't be surprising or shocking. As stated previously, it looks like this guy wanted to be caught. So I'll say it kind of looks like David is on the run, and you know, I'm pretty sure he has his lawyers advising him on what to do. I'm pretty sure he has access to the best.
Why are we playing his videos, bro? Why are we playing his... Bro, see, this is my thing with this, bro. And this is not an attack on Mori or anything like that. Hold on, I'm getting a call, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm getting a call, bro. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is not an attack on Mori, because y'all know I fuck with Mori. It's just a criticism. I'm sure everybody is up for criticism. I understand this video is about David, right? But playing his videos in the background and even playing his songs in the videos is not doing anything but helping him make more money. And I say this because obviously I don't think any of these videos got copyrighted or anything like that, but it shows people his videos and it lets them listen to his songs. Like that one that he played about Celeste. Some of you might hear that and be like, you know what? I don't care about what David actually did. I want to hear his music. And in turn, they go listen to his music, giving him more money. And I'm not saying Mori is doing this on purpose, and that's why I said it's not an attack. I just don't think it makes sense to play his music videos or his songs in these videos. I think you should keep it to B-roll footage of like maybe him in having an interview or him on the red carpet, stuff like that, not his music videos or his songs. Just saying, like I don't know.
Legal counsel in the world, pop artist, right? Massive success in the music industry, connection to all types of people, and power, making, you know, $500 to possibly $1 million per month. Honestly, it wouldn't shock me if somehow, some way, this guy gets away with this. I've seen way too much in this world to be shocked by anything related to people in positions of power getting away with crimes that are obviously linked to them in some way, shape, or form. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below.
Diddy.
What do you think about this? I'm gonna be providing more.
Biggest one is Diddy, bro. That nigga had all the evidence pointing to him, and he still got off with only racketeering. My nigga, what?
Updates very soon about this case. Honestly, it's getting real spooky, man. It's getting really spooky, and I do have more footage that I want to show you guys, so stay tuned, turn on notifications, because I'm going to be providing more updates,
bro. I'm heavy into this David case, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I missed my opportunity with the Diddy shit. Like I was keeping tabs on it, but I wasn't into it like I am on this David case. When I'm on this David case, bro, that's just nuts, dude. That's a great video though, Mori. I think I'm gonna come to Mori for all of these videos. Honestly, y'all might see like 4 or 5 million fucking David videos coming from me, bro. I apologize, but yeah.